Imagine building a robot that actually competes in sporting events. Hi, I'm Danielle Williams, a student here at the University of North Florida in Jacksonville, where the innovative robotic competition, Botball, actually got its start.
Botball is an educational robotics program that the university sponsors that has operated on a national basis for middle schools and high schools. There are 13 regions around the United States. The Florida region is one of those. Botball got its start, actually, amazingly, at UNF as part of the 25th anniversary celebration back in 1997. Botball integrates science, mathematics, computer science, and engineering all under the umbrella of robotics. The advantage is that the problems that we present the students to solve are too complex to be done by a single individual, so they must work in a team context. So they have to learn how to operate in a team context. They also have to learn how to document their projects as part of a weblog that they create during the 7 weeks of the program.
Well, essentially I learned a different programming language. They use a variant of the programming language C, called Interactive C, to program the robots. I learned a lot about sensing and just how these things are constructed. It really is, it's a crash course in engineering and construction techniques to get these things to work. The big thing is just control theory, getting these things to work how you want them to do. And the problem with robotics is we have what we call emergent behavior, which is where when you combine a whole lot of different behaviors that you know work together, they cause unexpected changes. And that is the world of robotics, is dealing with the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen. You never know. In one of these, the nest got bumped by the other team. I mean, you just gotta do things to deal with it.
For regular Botball, the teams are each given a robotics kit with about 2,000 pieces of Lego Technic, 2 processors, 9 motors, a wide variety of sensors, and the program begins with a teacher's workshop where we try to convey enough information so that they can be dangerous. They take that back then and that information back, and that gives them a chance to get their kids started. Their role is not to be the expert, but to be the facilitator. And once you get the kids started, they take it from there. So they go through a process of organizing their team. They have to figure out a design criteria. They will do a number of designs and reject them in the process of the 7 weeks they have to do the competition. They have to set out a series of milestones, what they expect to accomplish, and by when. They have to decide who is going to be expert at what, because there's the mechanical aspect of the construction, there's the programming aspect. These are autonomous robots, there's no remote control. So it's quite different than some of the other robot competitions you might see on TV. This one really does have an educational purpose behind it. The reason we use a game is because a game exercises the 2 most important elements of robotics. How well do you perform and how well can you survive?
I'm coming here in the fall and I plan on studying mechanical engineering, and it's going to be basically the same thing. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a little more complicated than actually books, but it should put a more interesting spin on this, so it'll be really exciting next year.
I learned a lot about teamwork and working together, and how, since it was my first year doing this, I learned how to build a good base for the entire robot itself. So it's a really unique experience, something I really haven't done before.
If you want to get in the game or learn anything else about UNF, visit unf.edu.